Hey friends, continued celebration of Earth Day every day. These beautiful little flowers have been attracting a lot of beautiful butterflies, and today's topic is going to be butterflies and birds. Maybe I'll put in some flowers, maybe some bees, I don't know, we'll see. Do a little pause, head into the studio. But this will be the inspiration today. How pretty those leaves are. And those flowers. That'll be the inspiration for today. I'm going to work off this. And I think I'm going to do a pattern. Bees, flowers, butterflies, flowers, and birds, and maybe a couple bees. Alright, that'll be our inspiration today. Alright, coming back into the studio. This is the first painting that I started working on for Earth Week. So this one's up for grabs. You give a donation to the Art Factory, and this will be your painting. And then this is the one I did just recent, and this one, if you're interested in this one, you give a nice donation to the Art Factory, and this will be your painting. Both please contact Kathy Collins in regards of that, and then we could deliver these paintings to you. It's painting 1, painting 2, and today I'm going to be working on the flowers that I showed you, and I'm getting these guys ready from the mulberries clippings the other day, and I'm hoping that they'll take root. And you see there's quite a few, and these are little teeny ones, so I'm hoping they take root and start gifting these to people as well. So I'm going to get set up over here, and the inspiration today were those yellow flowers, butterflies, and birds, and I'm going to do a pattern work today. That's my emphasis. I'm going to set up a canvas up here, and I'll get that all started. Alright, so I'm going to pause it here for a second. Happy Earth Day every day, and happy arts always. Alright guys, I got the canvas up, and I am going to try to make a pattern and then work off that pattern to begin the art. So I was pushing for butterflies, birds, and then I'm going to add some flowers, and then we'll add the color. So today, just some regular, this is unprimed canvas, but you can use anything, you know, sheet of cardboard, an old shirt, a blanket, whatnot. So I nailed it to the wall and get a chance to start working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some pattern work. Okay, repetition, and then I'm going to use some color, fill it in, and mostly I'm just going to enjoy doing some art and get a chance to do that with you. So I said butterflies, birds, flowers. The flowers you saw were the inspiration flowers outside. So I wonder if I start with a flower, let's say, and then I will build off of the flower the bird and the butterfly. So I'm going to do one flower here, so I'm going to do a repetition, let's say, maybe this way too, and then I'll fill in with the bird, butterfly. Okay, so I'm going to try it out, just something different, something to play with, and then I'll add color. Obviously the flowers that we saw were yellow, and so I'm going to stay in that theme with the yellow. Probably going to use the background as green and blue, and then the butterfly obviously will get I've been using the color orange a lot for the butterfly. Maybe this time I'll get a chance to finally make some red birds. Well, they're always pretty fun. Again, what I'd like to offer is the artwork that I'm doing in this time, especially around Earth Day, Earth Week, all that. This artwork is up for grabs, and whoever is willing to give a nice donation to the Art Factory, this artwork can be yours. Please contact Kathy Collins and make that happen. So how many flowers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay! Odd number of flowers. I wanted to stay in that. And then I am going to add some, like I said, butterflies. Let's see. I'm going to do a butterfly right here. Just kind of whimsical and fun. And then that means I get to do, I wonder, should I do butterfly, bird, butterfly, bird, butterfly? Okay, I think I'm going to do that. So let's see, butterfly. Another butterfly down here, right? Been trying to work on patterns a little more. Kind of a fun way to get started, at least. It's just almost like a big puzzle, but it's fun. I'm having a good time with it. The idea of it, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 butterflies. I don't know how I feel about that, but I think we're gonna make it work. And then I want to add some birds, right? We're gonna make kind of a whimsical bird. And make some weird feet there. And it's gonna be kind of making some sounds. There we go. Okay. And then this bird's gonna be kind of chirping this way. One is chirping one way, the other one is chirping the other way, and then we'll do its legs. Alright. Little tail, little tail. Okay, so right now it's just kind of getting at it. I'm going to start adding some color. I promised to do the yellow flowers at least. Start with that. So I'm going to use today, obviously, some oil pastels. I think I'm going to come back in with some paint. I don't know if I'm going to go with some oil paint. That might be fun today. It's been a while. I might just do that. So I'm going to start with the pastels, oil pastels, which I absolutely enjoy. They break up on me. I'm a little rough on them. I'm a little too rough with these guys. But it is what it is. Remember, I'm going to put in background too. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so you see I'm putting in the flowers. I'm going to do 2 birds, some butterflies, and then I'm going to figure these negative spaces. I'm going to fill them in. I don't know yet. Green and blue, obviously, but maybe I'll add something else in there, just real small. I could do little teeny hearts or something like that. So I'm going to pause it and get to work on this a little bit, and then I'll be right back, okay? Alright, so I'm filling in a little bit more, still with oil pastels, but I wanted you to kind of see where I'm at now. I'm going to set this down, and then obviously today I'm going to use mostly oil pastels and some oil paint with the catalyst of linseed oil is probably where I'm going to be at mostly. So I'm going to get to work on that. And I'm going to keep adding orange to my butterflies here. Like I said earlier, I really do like working with oil pastels and then using the linseed oil and come in with oil painting and really spread the work. And that's fun. I enjoy it. So the red bird, orange butterflies. Doing a little blending of colors here now. Yellow flowers. And then I want to bring in some green and blues in the background. I think I'm going to have to add a little bit of purple. Just to keep with what I normally do. I love working with linseed oil. It has a great, unique smell. And I used to think it's the smell of creativity, I'll tell you. So it will permeate a room if you end up using linseed oil. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of purple for my background in different areas. Let it dance. Purple works so well with a lot of colors. Just seems like it was made to be around a lot of colors. I really do like purple. You know, I'll get a chance to maybe add a little bit of pink for fun. That up. Then I'm going to add my blue. And if I find some pink, I'm going to add pink in there. And also add in green. And after I go through all this with my oil pastels, I'll get into using the oil paint and spreading it with brush and linseed oil, obviously. I'm using a lot of different shades of blues and reds and orange, different shades of yellow. But again, working very pastel-y, using pastels. And this is just a decorative painting, really. Fun exercise in the respect of birds and flowers and butterflies and all that makes Earth Day so fun, so great. Happy 50th Earth Day. This is amazing. We're only done 50 years of Earth Day. I think we'd be celebrating a lot longer. I tell you, places that I really enjoy are the national parks, state parks. So beautiful. Look forward to visiting those guys soon. Add some green. Now what's really fun is when I come in with the oil paints and the linseed oil, all this will blend pretty quickly. And I sometimes like mudding it up really. I don't think I have one single pastel that's not broken. Now what's fun is if you get tired using your dominant hand, you can always use your non-dominant hand to do art. And break all the pastels you want. Like to see some of the art you guys are making. I hope that this is inspirational for you and you get a chance to do your own take of what you may want to decorate. Alright, let me see if I can find some pink. I'm going to add some pink in there. That'll be fun. Where is pink? Oh yeah, got some pink. There we go. Got some pink here. And then later I can outline all this. Kind of a heavy color of outline, you know. Doesn't have to be black. It can be another, whatever is handy. And then we can outline everything. There you go. Now what's fun with doing art like this on a canvas, loose canvas, is that upon purchase people can decide to frame it however way they may want, and I try to direct people to frame shop here that I trust a lot. Alex runs the frame shop in this area and pretty well known as a really great framer and got great ideas on how to present the art real nicely. I highly recommend using him. Alright. I think I'm pretty content with how the color is now spread everywhere. Go. Use my non-dominant hand again. Getting a little workout doing the art here. Enjoying it. Alright. I'm going to have to set up a palette now for oil paints. And then a nice cup of linseed oil. Start spreading this around. Yeah. I wish you guys could smell what linseed oil smells like. I really love it. So I pour my linseed oil into a cup. And then that brush, I use my brush, you know, to kind of push that paint around. And I'll wipe my brush off on a towel if I must. I'll move this closer. So just like I did with the water the other day, to kind of get my canvas ready, I want to kind of put some linseed oil on the canvas just to get it activated and ready for me to get in there and paint. Tell you what I enjoy is the process, really. When I'm painting, I'm enjoying the very moment of it. Taking in these smells now from the linseed oil is really fun, and what I really enjoy is seeing how it starts to penetrate the canvas and move the paint, well, getting the oil pastels to almost act like paint. It's kind of fun. This is a bristle brush. It's called a chip brush, and it's, you know, I use the heck out of them just because they're available, and I don't take care of my brushes that well. My apologies to people that are offended by that, but I'm not good on taking care of my brushes. I do like using bristle brush. It's basically hog's hair, and I can be very rough with it. I'm going to have to add some more linseed oil here in a second to my cup, and we'll get in here and add some more paint. Start adding paint, excuse me. Oh yeah, I'm officially going to have to add some more linseed oil. This is boiled linseed oil. Go. This is working out, and I'm going to add some palette paint here. Basically, I've soaked up my canvas enough to give me a good chance to really paint away without interruption. It is fun. A lot of times what happens is kind of getting a mojo of creativity. Many moons ago, I would wait for creativity. I would wait for creativity to strike me, but now I don't do that. I just get at it and become creative in the process while doing. So I'm going to use some lemon yellow for those flowers. And with this kind of painting, I'm going to try to use my light colors first and then go to dark, just because that way my brush work I don't get my light colors too ruined. So there we go. Get some yellow in there. Give it a little bit of a mess. The smell of linseed oil, the sound of that brush, the paint hitting the canvas. I tell you, feels like heaven. I can, if I don't watch myself, I can burn through some paint pretty fast. And that's what I did. I judged not enough paint. When I come back and get some more, squeeze out what I can. Hopefully there's enough. I'll go for it. All right. This virtual painting online or YouTube or all that stuff brings back memories of when I used to paint on the streets in front of a lot of people. This is painting quietly, I guess, but on the hose for a lot of people. Feels pretty good. Getting some nice color on there. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can find some orange. And I got some crimson red here. Woo! I wonder if I got some orange. I see some green. I got some blue. I'm going to look over here. Another spot. I have some orange. Found some old orange. Yeah, look at that. See if I can open it. So, a lot of these get pretty hard to open. So, got my old vice grip here. See if I can open it. There you go. Gotta be careful because sometimes they'll break the little, what are those things called? Little lid or whatever that thing is. Alright. Hope that's enough orange. Get that going. Look at that orange there. I'm gonna use the same brush. Started doing that a long time ago because I didn't have that many, so I would use the same brush and I would just wipe it off, originally just on my clothes, and then stain everything. But now I try to use a small towel or rag that we're going to throw away as my brush cleaner. Use up this orange pretty quick. Some fun butterflies. A lot more butterflies. I've been taking some little bike rides and getting a chance to see a lot of butterflies and getting to see some birds that are now, they must be making some nests because they're pretty territorial. Not letting you too near some of those trees. So it was kind of fun seeing these birds dive bomb you. wasn't ready for that. I totally respect him. There you go. That was pretty quick. I'm gonna put in some bright red. I'm gonna use looks like crimson red. I've had that vice grip for a long time. Still working. Look at that red. Look how pretty that red is. I misplaced my brush. Where did I put my brush at? There she is. Found it. So I switched to using a sable brush, angular sable brush. I'm leaving the thicker bristle brush in right now in the linseed oil cup. I might come back to it. Might use that other brush for some heavy outlining. All right, that worked out. And leftover red I'm going to use to kind of highlight some of these butterflies. There we go. All right, so don't throw this towel in the wash, okay? This towel right here will ruin your washing machine. All right, look at this beautiful blue. Open that, but this blew up. There you go. Yep, I'm gonna add that blue in, and then I'm gonna come back with some green. Then I'm going to add in some purple, I think, if I can find some purple in any of these oil paints. I'm going to add some linseed oil to that brush, just to give it some weight there, and get some of this red out of it. Look at all that red coming out. Now what's really fun is if I add a little bit of red to that blue, I'll end up getting purple. But I'm going to try to stay blue right now. There we go. Now where the canvas still has some linseed oil on it, that blue is just taken off. And I'll need to let this dry for a couple days before we can really move it. Look at that. Take it off there. Woo. That's fine. I'll tell you, this smell of paints gives me 30 years. I've been painting with oil paints and linseed since high school. So that puts me 30 years of enjoying this sound, enjoying these creative art smells, and just the process. Alright, I think I'm going to come back with a little bit of green, and then I still want to emphasize some purple, if I can find that. I want to show you what it looks like head on. It's getting nice and bright, huh? I'm going to go ahead and pause it. The camera's getting super hot, and then I'm going to come back and show you the finished product here. It's coming along. Having a good time. Thank you for doing this with me. I'm going to pause it and I'll be back here shortly. Show you the finished product. Alright, so I'm getting pretty close to finish on this now. And it's, I really like it. So I was trying to follow a pattern design with flowers, butterflies, and birds. And now I'm just going to kind of outline everything a little bit. I did find my purple, which I'm really happy about. And I'm going to finish it with signing it. But I'm going to go ahead and work with, so I did oil paints and then oil pastels. I'm going to kind of highlight it now with oil pastel using a dark color. Kind of makes certain things stand out, I guess. This is going to need a couple days to dry. If anyone's interested in this painting, please reach out to Kathy Collins and make a nice little contribution to Winthrop Arts Factory to help us continue what we're doing. And I look forward back doing the mobile art factory and all those fun things, summer camp and all that with the kids. Truly miss working with the kids. Go. I'm going to go ahead and find a spot to sign it. And I'm going to say this one is done. And I hope someone would like to pick up this painting as well. Wipe my hands here. Pick up the camera. Look at that. Those hands. Alright, I'm trying not to get too much paint on the camera. Stand back a little bit. And there you go. Another Earth Day painting. And if somebody would like this painting, we'd like for you to give a contribution to the Art Factory, and this painting is yours. Alright. Happy Earth Day every day. And especially happy art.